the mesh, the ribbons, the sign, everything that was in the Modern Christmas Tree Kit, okay? So what I have done, and I've marked on my board, and I'll show you what I've marked. I have cut, so you only need 1.5 rolls. Hi, Denise, coffee. 6 pieces of this I cut at 16 inches, okay? Just 6 of them. And then 10 pieces of the mesh I cut at 12 inches. And then 23 pieces of 10-inch mesh, okay? So I used 1.5 rolls of this mesh that was in the Christmas tree kit. Okay, so you could even, if you want to make a traditional gnome, you could use the traditional Christmas tree kit and use green for a gnome. So I have preloaded my board all the way up to row 8. So 12, 11, 10, 9, and 8. Okay, I'll just zoom this out a bit. So when you flip it over, you'll see all the zip ties on the back. And what I did is I actually wrote on my board each diameter, or not diameter, each length of the mesh that I'm going to be putting on the board. Okay, so for instance, the end on row 10 or row 12, this is getting a 10-inch piece. This is getting a 12-inch piece, 12-inch piece, 16-inch piece, 16-inch piece, 16-inch piece. Then we flip it back. 12-inch piece, 12-inch piece, 10-inch piece. Okay? And then again on row 11, 10-inch, 12-inch, 12-inch, 16-inch, 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 and then 12, 12, 10. And then over here is 10, 10, 10, 12, 12. The rest is 10. And then these next 2 rows, rows 9 and 8, are all 10-inch. What I'm doing by staggering the different lengths is I'm making the gnome's beard long at the beginning, and then once you put the mesh on, it layers, so you only need to use 10-inch by the time you get up to row 9 and 8, okay? And then right in the middle where it says the number 8 there, that is where I'm going to be putting the nose of the gnome, okay? Now, some of the things that are not in the kit that I will be using, okay, is I'm going to be using some polyfill. Now, you don't have to do this, okay? I'm going to make the top of my gnome's hat just a little bit padded. And I've had this polyfill roll forever. You know what else you can use, though, that I have used before? At the dollar store, you can get the snow rolled up, you know, the bag of snow rolled up. You can use that as well to pad the top of your gnome hat. Okay, so if you don't have some polyfill and you happen to be at the dollar store and you want to make a gnome, you can pick up a roll of that rolled snow stuff that you put under villages and stuff. You can use that. So again, the top of I'm going to be using polyfill at the top, and I'm also going to be using pieces of ribbon for the hat. The ribbon that is included in the Modern Tree Kit. I again apologize ahead of time for these dogs. My little gnome is going to be holding this really cute sign that is in the tree thing. But I got these little mittens from the dollar store that I'm going to glue to the side of the sign and hang it through his beard. So it'll look like he's actually holding on to the sign with his little mittens. And his nose, I'm going to be using one of these 4-inch half balls. You can also find these on our website. So I normally use these for centers of flowers, but I'm going to use this for a nose. And I'm also using knee highs, natural colored knee highs from the dollar store. You get like 4 in a package. And we're going to put the knee highs just over top like this. I'm going to put 2, and it gives the gnomes a natural nose color, just with knee highs. And if you've watched my lives from years ago doing the gnomes, I do the noses the same all the time. They work out amazing with the knee highs, because look, it looks like a normal colored nose. So it's just a half 4 inch with the knee highs. We're going to put a cable mount. I'm going to glue these. We're going to put a cable mount on the back, and that's where his nose is going to go, right there. And then we're going to build his hat. And then I seen these at the dollar store. These were earmuffs. You know earmuffs? Now from you, Chris, you probably don't know what earmuffs are in California, but they're to cover your ears when it's cold out. I cut the plastic off the ear muffs again, these were from the dollar store. And now I have 2 giant puff things to put at the top of my gnome's hat. Dollar store earmuffs. So let's make this cute thing. Okay, so there it is. We're going to be using ribbon, polyfill, a half an ear muff. That's this. 4 inch half ball, which you can buy already cut on our Facebook page, or if you have a styrofoam ball, you can cut it in half just with a serrated knife or something. We're going to be using a cable mount and a pipe cleaner on the back of his nose. My 2 little mittens, the sign, and a whole bunch of hot glue. Hi everybody. Hi, thanks for joining me. So let's get started. So like I said, I did on the board already mark every hole that I need for his beard on it. So the first 3 right in the middle are 16-inch pieces. Now, we want to have his beard well groomed. So what you're going to do with this 16-inch piece, you're going to take, this is the inner cardboard roll from the mesh that I used, okay? So this is the first roll. So I'm using the piece of cardboard, and this is a 16-inch piece. So the longer the piece is, the longer when we roll it, that your tube of deco mesh is going to be. And I'll show you right now what I'm talking about. So we're going to use our piece of mesh curl up. And curl up means if I let go, it curls up on itself. Okay? Like that. And I'm always using my serged or factory edge to the left top and the right bottom. And I'm kind of turned it into a diamond shape. Alrighty? What you're going to do is you're going to take that cardboard inner tube, put it at the bottom corner of this piece of mesh, and you are going to roll straight to the top corner. Okay? Let's put something there. So you're just going to roll just like this, straight to your top corner. All right, so this is what you got. You're going to pull out that cardboard tube, and don't let go of the middle here, or this corner that you just rolled. Don't let it go, because it'll all unwind again. What I'm going to do is give the one end a tug and the other end a tug. And when you do that, look how long our piece of mesh is now. Okay, I did not heat seal this, nothing. This is a beard, so I welcome any strings. And once you got this big, long, tubular piece, you're going to, and I'm still holding the center corner here, flip it up like that. And what we're doing is making sure that both of these pieces of mesh are around the same length. Okay? And then once you've established it's the same length, you're going to then put this rounded piece where you flipped it up. And again, this is a 16-inch piece. I'm putting it right into my zip tie. And I'm making sure that it should be the exact same length to the one next to it, because the 3 center ones are 16 inches. And then I push this down because I don't want all my mesh sticking up, and then pull that tight. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to show you. All right, this is row 12, the very bottom of the wreath form. We are doing 10-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch, 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 16, 16, 16. These 3 middle 16 inches is what is giving the length of the gnome's beard. Okay? And then we're tapering it by doing different sizes going to the edge. So 12, 12, 10. So it's going to taper the beard off by itself without having to cut any of the mesh that's already on the frame. Alrighty. So there's our 16. Now I'm going to do a 12, which I already have some pre-made. So I rolled it exactly the same, except it's a 12-inch piece instead of 16. And I've pre-made my little petal things here with just the little rubber bands. So 12, 12, and then this one is 10. So you can see how the beard is long and then it's kind of tapered. Now, if you want it even more tapered, you can go down to 10, 10, and 8. That will, you'll use less mesh that way too, but it's totally up to you however you want to do it. All right. So I will roll. I have some 10-inch I still have to roll. So if you missed it, we're going to do all of them the same. So this is a 10-inch piece. Curl up, factory edge to the top left, bottom right. Put my cardboard tube on the bottom corner and rolling it to the top corner. Just like that. Pull your tube out and give it a tug. Flip it up. And we're making sure both pieces are the same size. And I'm putting the 10-inch piece right into the zip tie. Now the edge pieces, I always angle. So even for the beard, I'm going to angle. It will cover the side of the frame. Okay. So that is our first row. 10, 12, 12, 16, 16, 16, 12, 12, 10. Super easy. Cut the zip tie tails off. So we are layering his beard. Alrighty. We're on now row 11. So right in the center, I'm still doing a 16-inch piece. So I have one cut here. Again, curl up. Even though it's long, we're still kind of putting it in a diamond, and you're just going to roll from corner to corner. There we go. Give it a nice big tug there, but you're holding the center still. Don't let go of that center. Alrighty, flip it. I'm making sure they're both the same length. And then this nub part, I'm putting right in the center here. I have it marked 16. And do the zip tie up. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. So the next... Alrighty, again, make sure you angle the edge ones so we don't see the side of the board. That row is done. Once that row's done, go along and clip off your zip ties. I am using my zip tie gun instead of the wire nippers that come in the kit, only because my shoulder is very, very sore. Okay, so now we're on row 10, and I'm done doing 16 inches. So we got the 2 rows with the 16 inch. I don't need any more 16 inch because the 16 inch is just the length of the beard. So now I'm going to do 12, 12, and then all the rest are going to be 10-inch pieces. Hello, Margaret. Isn't it frustrating, Lynn? Like, poor Dave is trying to grow a beautiful garden for us and everything, but there's so many roots and trees back there that his gardens are just not turning out. I feel so bad for him. Karen, I'm not sure if we have any more on the website. You can check on our website, uniqueinthecreek.com. If I don't have any, there is a under Lori's favorite tools on the website, you will see this one for Amazon. Okay, click that link and it'll take you over to Amazon that you can buy it. And that is the one I'm using too, because there's all kinds out there, but this is the one that I like. So his beard is done. Now, we are going to be putting his nose on right here. However, I'm still going to put one piece of mesh there, just so his nose doesn't look shrunk down. So I left it blank just so you guys could see at number 8 is where I'm putting his nose. I'm also going to make a little mark just right there on the back of the board, so I know exactly. I don't have to figure out, you know, count down the rows and all that stuff to put his nose on. Okay. It is looking like a beard, isn't it? I'm going to do one more piece, 10-inch. So I actually used 24 pieces of 10-inch. Now you don't have to put a piece under his nose, but I'm going to so it sits up properly. High enough. So we'll change that to 24. And we'll put that right there too. Okay, well, we might as well put his nose on since we're down there. So there is his beard. Isn't that fun? So you still have a lot, almost a whole roll of the snowdrift left, actually. So you have a whole nother project here with mesh. Okay, so I did this at the beginning. I will do it again. This is a 4-inch half ball. You can purchase a package of them on our website. Where is my mouse? From St. Catharines. Well, Nancy, I'm in Niagara Falls, and our warehouse is actually in St. Catharines, so welcome. my keyboard gonna work? Oh, it's working now. I guess you just have to spill buble on it and your keyboard will work. There we go. I'll pin that. There we go. There's the website. Okay, so I'm taking my 8-inch half ball. I am also going to take a pipe cleaner and a cable mount. And Lori needs to clean up her craft area from all the kit craze still. So this is a cable mount. I don't think you got one in the kit, did you? Oh, you do. So you will get in the kit, you do get the pipe cleaner with cable mount. You actually get 2 pipe cleaners. You get the packet. Take your pipe cleaner, put it through the side of your cable mount, just like that. And we are going to hot glue. We're going to be using a lot of hot glue for this, okay, guys? So get your hot glue ready to go. And I'm putting this right in the middle of my ball here, and I'm just going to push down. And the hot glue will kind of melt into the foam, so the cable mount stays on really well. Oh, that's all right, Tina Kelly. Don't say sorry. Okay, so once you got this on, this is how we're going to be attaching our nose. Okay, we're going to put it down. But I don't like painting the thing, so I just use a natural color knee-high that you get at the dollar store. I think I got 4 pairs of these knee-highs for $1. Just going to cut the brim off there. And what I'm going to do now, I'm not putting, when you put the knee-high on, you can see the bottom of the knee-high, which most of us know, there's like a toe thing. We don't want that on our nose. So I'm not putting my half ball all the way down to the bottom of the toe. I'm going to just slip it over just like this. Just my glue's still hot. I don't want to get burned. Just like that. So I'm just using the side of the knee-high. All right. And I'm going to put another one on as well. Just to make it a little bit darker. That's all. Cut this off. It's easier if you cut the band off. All right, here we go. So I do this for angel faces as well. So when you're making the angels with the triangle board, this is how I make their faces as well. Instead of painting them, I just put the knee-highs over, and it gives you that perfect, you know, the perfect color, skin tone color. And I'm just going to cut a hole in here, bring my pipe cleaners out the center. There we go. And then we're just going to pull this and glue it down. Now, if you have floral pins, that helps. But if you don't, we're just going to use some glue. Nobody's going to see the back of your nose. Ah! And not glue. Burn yourself. I do have floral pins. I probably should have used them. We all know Lori burns herself for everything. Alrighty, there's one side. And we'll do the other side. All right, so I'm just going to hold that for a sec and let the glue go through the knee-high, but you don't see any of that on the front. All this mess will cut off. Hi, Sandra. Well, welcome. You're in Louisiana. We have lots of friends in Louisiana. So welcome. I am Lori. I am the inventor, CEO, and I guess they call me the creative visionary of the boards. I'm just me. A little kooky. Talk funny because I'm Canadian. Although I think all you guys talk funny. So I'm making a mess at the back, but nobody's going to see the mess at the back. They're just going to see a cute nose. Oh, of course they have to start putting it. There we go. However you can get it done, that's as long as the front looks good, we're good. So I'm just kind of gluing where it needs to be tacked down. And never use your fingers. If anything, use your wire nippers to hold stuff down when you're using hot glue. Okay, so I am going to put my nose, take the 2 pipe cleaners, go down one hole, go down the other hole, and there's his nose, Now, the brim of his hat is going to go right across here. So I'm wondering, I'm thinking I may need 1, 2, I think I'm going to do 4 pieces on row 7. We have lots of mesh left. Let's do 4 pieces on either side that will fill in right here because his brim of his hat's going to go just like halfway over his nose. So we may see the board here. So let's just do 4 more 10-inch pieces. So 1, 2 on the side, and then 2 on the other side. Because from here up, you won't see anything because that's where his hat is going to go. Although I think I have to take the nose off to make his brim for right now. Yeah, I'm going to take the nose off, but you guys can see how cute and how it looks like a nose for a gnome. I'm going to take it off. We're going to do 4 pieces of 10-inch. Can you tell I haven't done a gnome in a long time? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm just doing the 4. And I'm going to tell you why, just to fill in these little spots here that you may see of the board. And we still have a lot of mesh left over for another project. Okay, so again, if you missed the beginning, this is the inner cardboard tube of our deco mesh. Okay, we're using curl side up, factory edge left, right. Now it won't really matter for this. However, I teach this all the time so you guys get used to doing it, because once you start doing flower wreaths, the factory edge where it is does make a difference. So you might as well get in the habit of doing it properly right from the beginning, okay? So I folded my thing and I'm just going to angle it. My nose is still going there, but you can see how it's hiding this little spot right here of board. So we did now 24, we're doing 28. 28 pieces of 10-inch. And I will edit this video for YouTube, and I will put this piece of paper at the beginning of the video so you guys know exactly what you need to cut should you want to make a gnome like this. Okay. Okay, there's the 2, and then we'll do the other 2 on the other side. Hello from Nova Scotia. My Tanya is in Nova Scotia. Yes, you made it with yarn. Yep. I've done it with yarn. I've done it with greenery. I've done it with mesh. I've done it with fun fur. Go on my YouTube channel, go underneath the triangle board, or just type in gnome in the search. You wait to see how many ways I did a gnome. I was obsessed with doing them. And then everybody started doing them, so I figured, okay, I don't need to do it anymore. However, when I was at the warehouse and I'm seeing, I still had some of these modern tree kits, and I'm like, you know, I bet you nobody thought of, instead of making a Christmas tree with their kit, making a gnome with their kit. All right. We are done. Now we can put, and then when we put the hat on, and you don't see those little spots of the board anymore, okay? Now, the hat. We are going to be using strips of the ribbon that came in the hat. Now, if you don't have the polyfill or the snow blanket that you can get from the dollar store or whatever, you can do your gnome hat flat if you want, okay? I'm going to puff it up a little bit with some polyfill. And this is just that roll of polyfill that you can buy at any craft store. I've had it forever. And you can just use pieces if you want. We're just going to put a little bit of padding on his hat. So I'm just going to cut it right here. And again, you can use the snow that you can get at the dollar store. And you know what? I'll probably never use this again, so I'm going to pad it fairly well. So I have pieces of polyfill here, and I'm just going to glue them together. What's this piece? Oh, I could even put one right in the center there. Okay, we're going to be using lots of glue, like I said. And because we're doing ribbon, and you don't have to use like your expensive Gorilla Glue if you don't want. It's up to you. So first thing I'm going to do is just put some glue. And where did my glue bag go? Were you out this way? Okay, so I'm just going to glue the 3 layers kind of on top of each other. His hat's going to be a little padded. Now you can use a Santa hat or whatever too, but like I said, all this stuff is in the kit, so this is why I'm doing this. And then I'm going to lift this up, and what I'm going to do is run glue beads, a line of glue, just right on the edge of the board, because we will not be using zip ties at the top. It's just for his beard. And we'll put some in the middle here. Kind of have to work fast before our glue dries. All right, and press down. I know, Chris. I should not be allowed to use a glue gun, I'm telling you. Okay, I'm going to flip it over. And here's the back. And I'm just going to trim my layers up. So now you can see why I said you could probably just use a snow blanket or any kind of fill, whatever you have on hand. A little bit here, a little bit here, flip it over and press. Alrighty. So our padded hat. Now I'm going to start with my ribbon. I'm going to start right at the top, even though we have our piece of earmuffs. These are earmuffs, which I just cut the band thing that goes over the plastic. I just cut them off, and these are perfect hat pom-poms. And I'm going to start up here. Actually, I am going to fold the top here over. I need to get myself those big, long glue guns so I'm not always constantly changing or putting in new glue sticks. So I'm just going to do the top here, fold that over. And I'm not doing the edges for the polyfill because the ribbon we are going to glue to the back of the board. So it's going to bring it around anyways. So we don't want to waste time. All right. That's good. So now I'm taking it. Now you can take the wire out if you want. Where I'm starting, I'm just starting right at the top here. So the edge of this ribbon is at the very, very top of my board here. I'm just going to cut a piece. Now you can, like I said, you can pull the wire out if you want. You don't need to. However, it'll probably lay a little bit better if you took the wire out, but again, you don't need to. I'm going to put a little dab right at the top, right at the side, so it'll kind of go around, and just hold it for 1 second there. Okay, so the next layer, you guys are probably all thinking, oh my God, this woman's whacked. You can't get anything to stick to the board. What? Okay, so I'm going to put this here. I'm giving myself some length on the sides because we are going to wrap it around. Just put a little bead of glue right at the bottom there. And I'm not butting it up against each other because I don't want you to see both of the edging of the gold. I just want you to see one of the edging. So let me scoot down so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing here. So you can see only one edging right there. Oh, thank you, Barbara Craft. We just found out we have more on the way. The actual certificates. We know they've been issued. I am 10 minutes from Buffalo. Yes, we are going to get hammered, and that's why I'm doing this live today, because I was going to do it tomorrow, but I don't know if we're going to have internet. My brother lives in Orchard Park, which is a suburb of Buffalo. But they're used to it. They got hit with snow so bad one year for 3 days they could not open any of their doors. I really want to do a Unique in the Creek retreat. I really want to do one. I'm just so darn busy to even think of planning one. Because I want to meet everybody. And I know lots of people will come. But the organization of something like that, and I think there will be a lot of people, it's a lot to take on. So I have to be committed. Yeah, you guys can do have a little get together in your own areas. There's lots of people in Nova Scotia. Now you can see my trees are all going the same way. And again, you still see only one of the ribbon things. I don't know. I have to call my doctor back. I think we're going to try physiotherapy first. Instead of, I really don't want surgery. Obviously nobody wants surgery, but I really don't even have the time. So I think I'm going to try physio first. So I'm just putting glue, and you don't see the glue. And we are going to wrap the ribbons around to the back. Once they're all on. And I'm not measuring them, you can see that. Just kind of guessing. So you want to put the ribbons on as straight as possible, especially when you have a ribbon with the edging that you really can see. So you want to make sure that they're all pretty much going straight. So if you have a 2.5 inch ribbon, then obviously this won't take as long because it'll cover faster. We're getting big. Oops, shoot, that didn't go on straight. Oh, that's better. The tears didn't heal. Well, really I want to make sure I've done everything that I can before having surgery. So, because for me to have surgery, that means I can't teach or anything for probably like 6 months because it's my right arm. You guys wouldn't see me for like 6 months. Okay, I got the mesh. I can feel the mesh is starting underneath. We're gonna flip it over. Okay, flip. Okay, So now what I'm going to do is we are going to trim this ribbon off. I'm just kind of going along the edge. You can use clothespins to help hold. I'm just going to keep going down the edge of this. And I'm pulling it pretty tight. And it's just, we will clean up all the edges of this. God, these dogs. They bark at a leaf going by. Yes, Mary, I know. Having enough surgeries myself, I do know that. Glue. Oh, somebody's home, that's why they're going crazy. So again, all the stuff that I'm pretty much using is in the modern Christmas tree kit, except we're making a gnome, not a Christmas tree. Oh, it's looking good, looking good. So there's the one side completed. Hi, Pam. Should have my finger protectors on because I know I'm going to glue myself and it's going to hurt. So I'm kind of pulling it taut, but not too tight. Okay. So what do we got here? No, I might braid. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with his brim yet. I have to put one more piece of ribbon there, but first I gotta put his nose on. So I'm gonna put his nose down while we're waiting. So if you remember, I put that little mark on the back where his nose is going to go. There we go. Just twist the pipe cleaners on the back. These are all on. So I'm going to continue with the ribbon going across the brim of his nose. Let's trim that a bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put a piece of glue going up, and we're going to start right in the center of the ribbon here to make sure it's glued to his nose. Just hold that for a sec. It's cute, right? We haven't even finished. You haven't seen anything yet, my friends. So I will put a brim on. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on yet. I would love to get maybe, I think I have some fur, big chunky fur Chanel stems in my craft room. I'm gonna have to go look. Or you can braid the ribbon. You just kind of want to make the brim of the hat just a little bit different than the actual hat itself. They're easy. They're easy to make. So I just want to make sure that it's stuck on his nose, though. Okay. I'm just using clothespins to save my fingers. Alrighty, we have a ribbon hat. Yarn. Fur yarn. This is fur yarn. Just black fur yarn. Yes, the black. We're going to put the pom-pom up here. Actually, I could probably put that on now. I'm just going to glue it up on the top. And then fur. I'm just using yarn. This is just yarn. And I'm going to pretty much kind of do it the way I did with the ribbon. Okay, so I want the brim to start right about there. Let's just hold that down first. Oh, bling rope. Oh, that would have been amazing. Yes, let's see what I have. Ooh, I have gold. Although I think I have all this bling rope. The black would have looked good. I'm going to stick with the yarn only because a lot of people will have yarn in their stash if they want to make one, right? Okay, I'm just going to run a bead of glue down his nose and do it as straight as I can. Called using what you have. Okay, and it's going to go straight and straight. Did say we're going to use a lot of glue, right? The main thing we want is the brim to sit right above his nose like this. All right, let's cut another piece. And again, I'm going to put some glue right above there, starting in the center. Butt it up against the second one, and it looks like one piece of fur. Dave's making chalupas. He's never made chalupas before. He's trying to make chalupas for me. Guys, these are just suggestions. If you guys have other things and you want to try it, go ahead. Just, you know, keep that creativity going and use what you have. This was actually just sitting right on top of my yarn bin. And it's like, perfect. Because the yarn, when it's put together here, it looks like you can't tell it's yarn. Or you can just buy a Santa hat from the store. All right, let's cut another one. We're going to go over top of the ribbon. Again, we're starting right in the center. Butt it right up against that one that's there. You know, it's funny because in Canada, most of you know, it's very, very hard to get craft supplies. Like before Unique in the Creek, the only place really we had was Michael's. That's it. And that's why I decided I was going to open up a warehouse. However, having the lack of craft supplies really gets your imagination and your creativity going to use different supplies or different things that normally, you know, you may be able to find easier at a craft store. So like you can get, you know, you can get ribbon, fur ribbon. I actually have some fur ribbon. I should have brought it out, but it's like a 2.5-inch fur ribbon. It's really cheap. You can buy it at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or whatever. That would do perfectly too, just a piece of fur ribbon right over top. However, I don't have it. I do have some, I just don't know where it is. So you kind of make do with what you have. And you don't tell anybody your secret, especially if you're selling this. You don't need to tell everybody that it's just pieces of, you know, yarn that you glued together. The normal layperson would have no idea. Right, Renee? Absolutely. What a good phrase. So you'll see on my YouTube channel, I use all kinds. Like I came up with doing the shelf liner wreaths and tablecloth wreaths and all kinds of fun different stuff because that's what I had. That's what I had to work with. Now I happen to be lucky that my brother lived over in the United States, that I could ship stuff from Craft Outlet or whatever to his house when I was making and selling wreaths. So I was lucky. But I always said to myself, like, if I could help the Canadian crafters, I would. So when I finally had the opportunity to open a big warehouse, I did. And this matches his pom-pom of his earmuff. Because you know what? I think everybody needs a little bit of crafting in their life. Seriously. It's such good therapy. Did I say we're using lots of glue? We're using lots of glue. And it's looking super cute. So it's breaking up the all the ribbon, just this brim of just black. Okay, I think I have one more. I'll do one more and then we'll attach it to the back. We'll put his pom-pom on the top of his hat. We'll hang up his sign and he'll be ready to go. Oh, this one. I have to put, it's kind of indented there. I am going to put a roll up piece of this into here, into the crevasse. So I can glue the yarn to it. You're welcome, Sadie. Yes, it will be available, Melinda. I'll have I will have it on YouTube. It's on YouTube right now. We are going live from YouTube, but I will edit it to put the correct pieces of what you need. There we go. That's better. So I just rolled up a piece of that snow because there was a kind of a gully there from the nose to the ribbon. So we'll just cover it up. There, that's perfect. Okay, one more should do it. I didn't realize this was going to be a two boule tutorial. There we go. It looks funny right now, but once we attach everything to the back, it'll look like one cohesive piece. Perfect. There we go. And it's so soft and furry. Okay. I'm going to flip them over. Make sure everything's glued down. Oh, maybe. Oh, this is a different fur. Oh, I have two different yarns here. This is more of an eyelash one. I'm going to put one strand of that on. See how this is more of an eyelash fur? Huh. All right, I'm just going to put a little bit of it right here. Oh, that looks so cute. Oh, you guys probably can't see it. It's black. Probably shouldn't be doing this upside down either. Again, this is still just a yarn. It's just a different kind of yarn. It's more furry. I know you guys can't see. There is a little bit of a difference. It's just got like furs coming down. Again, just use whatever you have on hand. I think they forgot that I'm on live, or they just don't care upstairs. So, like I said, if you do have that 2.5 inch fur ribbon, be much easier than gluing pieces of yarn, but it works. I'll have to hit this with the blow dryer to get all the... And I'm going to put another piece to finish off the top right here. The same eyelash yarn. Perfect! Yay! It worked! The yarn away. Flip this over and clean it up. I'm just going to run glue right along this and bring the strings of this yarn right up. And then we'll trim it once it's dry. There's one side. Yeah, I know that, right? So if you don't have the fur, use yarn, I guess. It just have to be sitting right on top of my bin, screaming, "Use me!" I'm like, okay. brilliant. I'm innovative. Is that what it is? Yeah. There we go. There. That looks so good. Okay. Just hold that down till the glue pretty much sets. We can start trimming up here. This ribbon. Clean it up just a bit. And you'll be able to feel actually too where you missed some glue. Okay, there's one side. Now, if you're making it for yourself, you may not care if it's trimmed in the back or nice and neat. That's good enough. Now let's trim the yarn, get the haircut. Clean it up. Inside. Okay. While we're back there, we'll clip his nose hairs. Oh. Pipe cleaner here. Oh, these are ready for garbage. Put that down. Oh, those people up there, my so-called family, they don't even care that I'm on live. Okay, we almost done, I promise. We'll make a zip tie, put one here, and then kind of push it up. Oh my gosh, they don't care. See? The disrespect. Guess I should have did this first. Okay, guys, I'm on live still. Not that anybody cares. Okay, put your hanger on first. I go through with the head first. Yeah, that worked. There we go. The head. Put your zip tie on before you, or your hanger before you cover everything with ribbon. There, got it. All right. What a mess I made. But him's so cute. We're gonna put his sign on, put his pom-pom on. Now we could make a pom-pom with this yarn, the same yarn from his hat. That would look really cute too. But you know what? I already have this and it's already done. So if you don't have one of these and you are using yarn, you can make a pom-pom. Pom-poms are super easy to make, to put on the top of his hat. Me, I'm just gluing it. with a whole bunch of hot glue. Like that. He's so cute. Oh my God. They don't care. You love the UITC Gnome, dude? Thank you, my little Scottish shortbread. Okay, let's get his little sign and his gloves. Here's his little sign. Here's his little gloves. We're gonna zip tie his sign. Oh my gosh, he is super cute. I still can't believe gnomes are so popular. I really thought they would die down, but they have not at all. Okay, so thumbs up. Let's stuff his little hands with something. I have all these stuffing just to give him some a little bit in his thumb. There. One. I'm just using pieces of this polyfill stuff. There, his hands look like they're actually something in it. Okay. So I'm just going to close this end of the gloves here. These are just little dollar store mittens in the kids section. I buy the kids ones because they're smaller, obviously. All right, we are going to glue his hands just to the side of the frame. You guys, thank you for being so rude while I'm on live. Yeah, no, you're not sorry.
We're a little bit sorry.
Well, I'm still on live. I can't even hear.
Oh, my bad. We love you all.
No, I already told them they don't. I already told all of them that you guys do not care.
Where's your on air sign?
Right there, but I didn't put the batteries in it yet.
Oh.
Look, I made a gnome out of the Christmas tree.
How are we supposed to know if you're live if you don't have your on?
Do you love it? I'm making his little hands right now. What'd you say, Matt?
Well, there's no guessing why we didn't know that you were
Dave
live.
knew I was live.
No, because he didn't see the on air sign. I didn't see the on air sign.
Go away.
Okay.
I'm almost done. And then you guys can make as much noise as you want.
We're talking to our beloved Dave.
He is supposed to be making supper.
He is.
He doesn't have a clue what he's doing. He's watching some Mexican lady on YouTube.
What's her name?
Claudia. Claudia, the Mexican lady on YouTube, is making our supper tonight. Chalupas. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Make sure your hands are right way. There, it'll look like he has his little hands are holding. Look, how cute is that? Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna go down. We're gonna put a zip tie flip him over. And we're going to put a zip tie, one in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the middle would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the middle right there. Do we want to go that low? Hold on. I'm just going to put a zip tie down. Flip them over. There it is. Let's see if it's too, it might be too long. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to knot this to shorten this because that middle zip tie where I just put it is perfect. Bringing it up, and there it's just the middle on row 2. I'm just going to zip tie, not tight, because we're going to have it hang. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Okay, we'll put this underneath. Oh, maybe he needs to be up a little bit. What do you guys think? I think his sign needs to be. Maybe a little bit higher. No, actually, that looks pretty good. Do you think that's good? Wreath yoga, right? Yeah, I loved that. Honey. Oh, hi, Dolly. Look at my Gnome. Oh, the whole family's home now. All right, I'm going to keep him right there. So what I'm going to do now that he's zip tied, I'm going to put some hot glue again. Put some behind here and on the back of his little hands there. Hi, Lovey. How was school?
Oh, it was very easy today.
Was it?
All I had to do today was help with volleyball.
Help with volleyball?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. I just scored keep.
Because you are the...
I'm the girliest of the girls.
You're the girly with the mostest.
I'm going to end up with like 300 hours by the end of this year.
Oh, do you get more volunteer hours?
I have to add up all my volunteer hours from like athletic council and student council.
So was today athletic council or
Yeah.
student council?
Athletic council. I had to do it for
Do you get hours for the parade too or no?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah, and I get hours for
Oh my gosh, look how cute.
Muskoka. That is adorable. Everybody go make that right now.
Do you love it, La?
I love
And you don't even like gnomes.
No, I don't, but I love her because I love her little hands.
Why is it a her?
I love Tim's little hands.
Do you want to put it up in your room?
No, it doesn't really fit with my aesthetic. Actually, you should show everybody.
Lolly has her room all decorated.
Yeah, you should one day, maybe tomorrow, we should we could go online and show everybody my aesthetic Halloween Christmas room.
There we go. Our finished cute little gnome using the modern Christmas tree kit. Cute, right? Oh my God, he is really adorable. This kit, Glenda, this is actually not a kit. Well, it is. It's the modern Christmas tree kit. So you get the 2 rolls, which we only use maybe 1 1/4 of the white mesh. You get the board, you get the ribbon, you get the sign, you get all your zip ties and everything. The only thing you need to do is figure out something for your brim, and I just used yarn. This big huge pom-pom at the top is just earmuffs that I cut in half, and it's a padded. The nose is the 4-inch half balls that you can purchase on our website as well, with knee-highs. A set of knee-high pantyhose over top of that. And then you do get the cable mount and pipe cleaner for the back of the nose. And yeah, you pretty much get everything in. And I got the little mittens from the dollar store. And yeah. And there's the back. Oops. Isn't it cute? Now you could trim this up. If I wanted to be even a little fancier to make it look a little better, I would just run a piece of ribbon. Let's do it. Just in case you want to sell this or something. Let's just run a piece of ribbon right along here to clean up the edge. And make sure you put your hanger on. So I'm just going to run a piece of ribbon right like that to make it nice and clean looking on the back. Because if my daughter likes this, and she don't even like gnomes, and she says it's cute, it's cute. There's one, and then we'll do another side. Dave's making homemade chalupas.
I see.
Isn't he the bomb.com?
That is bomb.com. Taco Bell who?
Taco Bell who, right?
Getting a run for their money. He is so super cute.
Who? My gnome?
Yeah.
You don't even like gnomes. I thought they freaked you out.
They do, but
But you really like this one?
Yeah.
So there you go, my friends. Right from the lolly.
Right for me, in my opinion, mine is most.
I actually used the Christmas tree. See that Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can either make a Christmas tree or
I know.
a gnome.
I think I'm vibing with the gnome.
You're vibing with the gnome because it's different. There we go. So that makes it a little bit more neater. You don't see all the craziness that's on the back.
I haven't done a live in a whole minute.
You want to do a live?
I think we should.
We?
Yeah.
I do lives all the time.
I think we should.
Not we.
I miss the creeks.
You missed the creeks.
I do miss the creekers.
The creekers.
There
we go. So we got some, it looks half decent, better than what it did. I could put a little snowflake right here.
That would be super cute.
Should I do a little snowflake? Okay, hold on. Lolly says soup's cute for a little snowflake.
Yeah.
Aw, I love you guys too. I like to have fun with it and just show. Let's get a little snowflake and then we'll be done. I have a bunch here somewhere. There we go.
Yeah.
Is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
All right. Oh, this would have been cute too, where he could hold the thing that said, "Let it snow." I'm just going to cut a little snowflake off here on these picks. I'm sure I have dollar store snowflakes somewhere, but I don't know where they are right now. There we go. Oh, it looks so cute! I think I must have unplugged I did unplug my glue gun. There we go.
Finishing touches.
Finishing touches, right, Lolly?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, there you go. That's how you make a cute
How big is he? He's big. Let's see how big he is. And you, oh my gosh, we got a ton of ribbon left. I'm gonna measure him. This is an earmuff.
Really?
Yeah, half an earmuff. I cut it up.
One.
You have a white one?
Mm-hmm.
He is 32 inches long and about 22 inches wide. And super adorable. So thanks for joining me. We have VIPers. Tonight is our draw for the Solo Wood Flower Kit. So I'm excited for that tonight. And I don't think we have anybody else on live tonight, but thank you all for joining me. And I can't wait to see if you guys make a gnome. Again, this was just the Christmas, modern Christmas tree kit. And we just added a little something something and made a gnome instead. All right, everybody. Have a great night. And VIPers, we'll see you in a bit. Bye, everybody.